Hey everyone, one short little video again for you here just to show you how everything ended up. I ran out of memory on my phone, so I'm using my iPad and I hope you can see this okay. But I'm done here with my juicer. I rinsed out my bowl. I didn't have to rinse out this because I used a compostable bag. I just had to clean up the space here. And then I've got everything, all of the other parts rinsed, and just quickly rinse them underwater and put them in the sink here to dry. Now this little sucker, the filter with the blade, this had to be scrubbed. So I just used a little scrub brush, 99 cents at IKEA, and the Braveville juicer comes with one. I just don't know where mine is, so any old vegetable brush or kitchen scrubbing brush works. You do have to, I find I do a bit of a rigorous scrub while the tap is running on the back side and then on the inside, and a bit of a brushing motion just to make sure you get all the pulp particles out. If you are lazy and you don't rinse your parts right away, usually that's okay, except for this part. It's going to be a lot harder to clean this if you defer it to later. So it's really worth it for your time and effort later on to just rinse this part right away. If you want to dump the jug or these other pieces in the sink and deal with them later, or toss them in your washing machine or your dishwasher, that's probably fine. You'll find that they stain from the juices, but that's about the worst thing that will happen. But you know what, totally, to be very honest, doing all of this, rinsing, even scrubbing that filter thing, because I had everything ready in the fridge and I just pulled it all out and it was already washed, it was already greenhoused. I just had to grab pieces, put them in my bowl and juice it. The whole process from start to finish was not more than 15 minutes. So, it takes about the same amount of time to make a toasted peanut butter and jam sandwich, like in the old days, right? So it doesn't really get a lot easier than this. It looks like it's harder, but that's why I love this particular kind of juicer, because the parts come apart. Every single one of these pieces, except for this one, can go in your dishwasher. So I rinse them like this after I do it, and then it dries, and by the time I'm done my day of work, I come back, I put my juicer back together, and I don't put them through a full wash, and I don't use soap either in the sink because I don't want a soapy taste in my juice. But then about once a week, like Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to put those parts in the dishwasher and give them a bit more of a high heat clean through the dishwasher cycle. So I've got my juices that I ended up making here, and I did pretty darn good. Filling up, sorry, I'm trying to get you the picture here. I'm not a videographer. Just a little bit of oxygen in there, but pretty good. And then the other juice is the one that I'm going to drink right now. And you can see after a little bit of time, it's starting to separate, and that's okay. When I put this in the fridge, it's going to separate. I'm going to take it out, going to swirl it around with a spoon, and it'll be fine. Okay, so hopefully you found that helpful. Take care. Happy juicing.